So today we're gonna read a book called Where Does Food Grow? We're gonna go over our word work. We're gonna introduce the book. We're gonna read the book. We're gonna discuss the book and then do a writing activity. All right. So for our word work, I want to tap out some words that we just went over in foundation. So something that you just learned in foundations was what? What was that S word?
Sight word.
Not sight words. What did we just go over in foundations with Miss W?
Suffix.
Suffix. Good job, Katie. Not even doing something different and she knows it. That's awesome. So suffix. So I want to tap out the word trees. Damon, can you tap out the word trees the correct way, please? Trees.
Trees.
Please tap it out the correct way using your fingers. Elbows should be up. Ready, go.
Trees.
Darren, can you tell them how to do it?
Bird. Ease.
Is that the correct way that we do it?
Oh, I know.
Okay, try again.
Bird. Tree. Tree.
Perfect. Your turn.
Ease.
So Darren went like tree, trees. So can you please repeat?
Tree.
All right, let's do it together. Ready? Please put your elbow up. You can do it. It's okay.
Tap out trees all day.
Well, if you want to write it on a whiteboard, first you need to tap it out, okay?
Trees.
Ready?
Trees.
E. Tree. Trees. Perfect. Can
I'm
you tap
still
it out?
not tapping it out.
Okay, well then Darren tapped it out so he gets to write it on a whiteboard.
No. Okay. I tapped it out.
Okay, show me tapping it out.
Tree.
Perfect. High five. Let me get you a whiteboard. No need to get upset.
Oh.
Let me get you a whiteboard, Dana Mo. No need to get upset. Darren, write trees on the whiteboard, please.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Oh, can you please grab that a nice way?
Oh,
Thank you. Trees. So you guys said tree, trees. Right, trees. Good job, Dana Ramon. That was a really good job tapping it out. Good job, Katie. Write your sight words. So you can start over here, okay? Let's move your paper. Write A. All right, quickly, come on. All right, another word I want you to tap out is grows. What word? Oh, would you like to use black? First, we're tapping out. Please put the cap on. First, we're going to tap it out, and then we're going to write it. Would you like to tap it out, or do you want Darian to show you how to do it? What would you like to do? Okay, I'll tap this one out.
No.
Grow, grows. Your turn. Show me before you write. I need you to see your fingers tap it out.
Oh.
Ready? Show me your fingers. Show me your fingers, please.
Do it by myself.
Okay. I'm sorry, I thought you wanted help. Please show me how to tap out grows.
Grow.
Okay, better.
I'm
Can you
still
tap out
not
grows?
tapping it out. Yeah, good. This is straight.
Oh, perfect. Good job, Darian. That's
That's
Play-Doh. That's Play-Doh behavior right there. Good job, Darian.
That's straight out.
Okay. Grows. So you said grow, grows. All right. Oh, what are you missing?
Oh yeah,
The W. Don't forget that.
grow.
So Darian, please write it out. Stop erasing it. We have one more word that we're going to tap out, and then we're going to get into introducing our book.
Not our book.
Good job, Katie. Katie and Darian are doing really nice work right now. That's
am.
garden behavior right there.
I am.
Okay, our next word we're going to tap out is vines. What word?
Vines.
Vines. Darian, can you please tap out vines before you write it?
No. Darian will.
Okay, Darian will go first, and you will go second. Darian, can you please tap out vines?
It out. Vines.
Perfect. Darian, start. Okay, well then no more whiteboard.
Okay.
Ready? You can do it. You don't have to look at me. You can do it though. Ready? Go. Do you want some? Do you want an animal to watch you? Perfect. That was so good.
I'm
Vines.
still not.
Vines.
I'm still not.
Remember, we
tapping-
need the evil E to make the I say its name. Okay, that was awesome. Once you're done writing that, please erase your boards.
Don't tap it out.
Okay, we'll camera and watch the friends that do tap it out. Good job, Daria, here. Oh no, we're not being nice.
Not me.
Okay,
Me.
perfect. Erase your board, please. Snap it, cap it. Good job, Daria. Daria's being such a great listener right now. Wow.
Watch me.
Please put the markers back in the marker holder. Thank you. I'll erase mine. All right, so we are going to read a book called Where Does Food Grow? What is it called?
Where does food
Grow. Awesome, Darian. Oh, Darian, you need to do your work for order to find her to watch you. Oh, first I'm gonna hold the book. Darian, what is the title called?
Watch me.
What is the title called?
Where does food grow?
Awesome. High five. Everyone give Darian a high
I'm
five.
not giving.
Okay, you can say no thank you then.
No, thank you.
What do you see on
I'm
the
not
cover
giving
page?
you a high five.
Apples, what do you see, Darian?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Katie, do you see apples too?
Yes.
Yes, that's awesome. So you can make a connection that you see them too. How's the sight words going? Awesome. Katie and Darian are doing such a nice job. What else do you see in the cover? So you see apples, we have the title. What else are these green things?
Cheese.
Trees. So if the title says where does food grow, what can we conclude about this picture? That apples grow on
Trees.
okay. So we're going to read this book, and this is a book about different foods that grow on either trees, they can grow on the ground, and where they grow, all right? So I want you guys to turn and talk, and I want you guys to predict where grapes grow. Okay, so you guys are going to turn and you're going to make a prediction. So you can say, I predict that grapes grow on, and then you're going to say what you think. So where do grapes grow? Okay, turn and ask each other. And I want you to predict. So good readers make predictions.
You go first.
Dear Moon, ask him the question. Maybe he doesn't know the question. There you go. I just told you and I wrote on the board. Where do grapes grow? Ask Dear
I
Moon.
do know, but I don't know where they grow.
Where they grow. So I want to know where they grow. So we just said that apples grow on trees. Where do grapes grow? Dear Moon, where do you think grapes grow?
I don't know.
Do you think they grow on a tree or on the ground? Those are your options, okay? How will you do that?
I think on the tree.
You think on a tree? So Darian, we're going to say Darian says tree. Daniel, what do you say?
Street.
You think they grow on a street? Okay. So we're going to read a book and we're going to see where they grow. Those are our predictions. Miss Sabatini, I'm going to say ground. We'll do S. I think they grow on the ground, but we will read and we can find out. First, I want to do a picture walk. So I'm going to turn to pages 2 and 3. You're right, Katie? Okay. 2 and 3. So what do we see here?
Apple seed.
Are apples a fruit or a veggie?
Fruit.
Fruit. What do you think, Dana Ramon? Do you agree or disagree?
Disagree.
You disagree? Are apples veggies then? No, you're being silly. Apples are fruits. Where do you see the apples grow? Trees. So in the front picture on the cover, it just showed a close-up, so you may have not known that that was a tree, but now you can see that apples grow on trees. And these are different things that you can make out of apples. All right, we're going to go to
I ate
page...
that before.
You ate that before?
You with a stick.
Oh, the caramel apples? All right, so we are going to look at this page, and I want to cover up the words. What are these, Dana? What are these, Darian?
Grape.
Grapes. Are these green grapes or red grapes?
I think they're purple.
They're purple, but sometimes people call them red grapes. Do you like green grapes or red grapes better?
I like green.
I like green too. Daniel, what kind of grapes do you like?
Red.
You like red ones?
I
Nice.
don't talk to you.
So on this page, grapes grow on something called vines. What do they grow on?
Something called vine.
Vines. Can you type out the word vines for me, Victoria? I know we did it earlier, but I just want to really test your brain.
Vine.
Good. High five. Awesome work. That is Play-Doh behavior. All right. So what do you think that this book is going to be about? Based on what we talked about in the picture walk, based on what we predicted, what do you think that it's going to be about? What are we going to find?
Fruits.
Fruits and what else? Not just fruits. So I gave 2 examples of fruits, but we also are going to talk about fruits and veggies and where they grow. So, good readers use the photographs to help them read. All right?
Next.
So I want you guys to really focus on the pictures if you, excuse me, don't know what a word is in the blank. So we can look at pictures. What else can we do when we don't know a word? What can we do?
Sound it out.
Sound it out. What else?
Get your mouth.
Get your mouth ready, growl. Darian is on a roll today. He's going to definitely get more time on the Play-Doh afterwards. Okay, so while you are reading, I want you guys to figure out the answer to this question. Where does food grow? What's the question?
Where does food grow?
So while reading, we really need to think of this question, right, Dean Ramon? Because I want to be able to answer it after. So that's what you guys need to do, and then when you guys answer it, we'll write it at the end. All right. So here's a book for you, Darian, and here's a book for you. I want you guys to start reading. And while you're reading, if you're stuck on a word, make sure you're sounding it out, and make sure it sounds correctly.
Some fruit grows on trees. Apples grow on trees. We eat apples.
Dean Ramon, please start reading.
You read the next
If you need
one.
help, let me know.
No.
Good job, Darian. I love how Darian is reading and Edie's doing her work. Awesome sauce.
Fruit grow. Oh,
Nice job reading, Daniel. Do you need help?
Tree.
What's that word?
Apples grow on.
What word did we tap out in the
No.
beginning of the
No.
word work?
You
Trees.
read about grapes.
Not trees. Does that make
No.
sense? It
No.
starts with a V, so it's not gonna make a
You're gonna
sound. It's gonna make a
grapes.
sound.
You do the next
Okay, I'll read about grapes. I'm gonna help Darian first. Remember the evil key? Ready? Watch what's that, Teeny? I'm vine. So we tapped that word out already. All right.
Vines.
Darian, do you need help?
Yes.
Something grows on vines. Grapes grow on vines. We eat.
Green.
Good job. You read the next page. Good job, Darian. Reading all by
Some
himself.
fruit grows in the soil.
Good job using the pictures, Darian. How'd you know that was soil?
Cause I see.
I went to
Cause I see a M.
You saw, yep, and you made sure that it sounded right and that it matched. And another word for soil is like dirt. So you can see in this picture that there was dirt.
You read the next one.
Give me 1 second. What are these? Use the
Okay.
pictures.
These things. Can you read the next one? Potatoes grow in the soil.
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 Good job.
We eat potatoes.
What are these?
Fries.
French fries. What's this one? This is a baked potato. Have you ever had a baked potato?
Yeah. Wait.
And what are
not
these?
Alan. Potato chips.
Potato chips, my favorite. Do you want what page are you on? Oh, you want me to read this one? Fruit grows in many places.
Grows in
I
many.
did this thing.
Good job, Katie. Go to the next page, okay?
I
Wow, good job reading, friends. So what kind of vegetables did
Can you have some water?
yeah, go get some water, of course. Darian, what vegetable is French fries? Do you remember?
Potato.
Potatoes, good job. What do you call
Remember that chick?
actually, can you recall all of the fruits and veggies that we talked about in the book?
Without looking?
Without looking. Try without looking. So we said
Grape.
potatoes,
Apples,
grapes.
potatoes, apple pie.
Oh, yep. And then they talked about the individuals, the apple pie, and the different kinds of foods. Awesome. Okay. So, how are the pictures useful while reading, Darian? Because I saw you look at the pictures at different times. How is using the pictures useful? Do they help you when you need to read? Yeah.
But you
Awesome.
still need to sound them out.
What do you mean?
Like, you need to sound them out. With
Oh yeah, so you still needed to sound out the words, but the pictures were a good clue. They helped you with the context. Do you know what this is right here? Mashed up apples.
I know.
Do you know what that's called? What is it called when apples are mashed up together?
It makes. Wait.
You alright? Okay, close the door and come sit down. We're on page 3 and we're trying to figure out what this is. What's it called when apples are all mashed up, Dana Ramon? In this picture might help you out. Do you know what that's called?
Yeah.
So not potatoes, so we're talking about apples. Apple what?
Apple oatmeal.
Apple, not oatmeal, but apple sauce. Have you guys ever eaten applesauce before?
Yes,
I
apple
have.
sauce.
You had to
No,
eating?
I did not. But I ate this though.
But you ate caramel apples? When do we eat caramel apples?
I don't eat corn apples.
Caramel.
I don't eat caramel apples.
Oh, you never had caramel apples? You should ask Darren. They're really sweet. Sometimes they go out for Halloween, so you might get some trick-or-treating next week. How cool. Alright, let's turn to the next page.
That's a snack.
My mom already bought me a dress for me where I can go buy candy.
Oh, awesome. How cool. Okay, hold on. Wait until we're done the book. Let's wait until we're done the book, and then we can talk about Halloween, since this book kind of relates to that. Do you guys know what it's called when grapes are dried out?
What?
They're this middle picture. Do you know what this middle picture is called?
Raisins.
Raisins. Have you guys ever eaten raisins?
I don't like raisins.
Oh, they're not your favorite?
I like raisins. They
All
good
right.
for you though.
They are really good for you.
Sometimes.
So, while you were while you were reading, what did I want you guys to think about? The answer to what? The answer to our question. What's our question?
Where?
Oh, I meant fruit, food. Where does, you just had a break and we got water. You can wait until we're done our writing.
Can I
Food grow? Oh, we had to earn Play-Doh, Dana Ramon. We have to do our work first, okay? Work first, then Play-Doh.
No.
And you have Brenda watching you, so you should be doing a great job. Okay, so I want you guys to turn to your books to write. I did already give you guys the direction. I just need you to write the date. So I want you guys to write the 3 places that food grows. And then we're going to see if our predictions were correct. So Dana Ramon said the street, Darian said trees, and I said the ground for where do grapes grow. So these were predictions for grapes. Dana Ramon, do you remember where they said that grapes grow?
Oh.
Do you remember, Darian?
Yes.
Where?
Trees.
Is that what I said in the book? Go look back in the book and go to the grape page.
Wait, I thought grapes grow on trees.
They do grow on trees, but what do they grow on specifically? Well, what was that word?
Vines.
Vines. So where do grapes go, Dana Ramon?
Can I do my
Dana Ramon, where do grapes grow?
on the dirt?
On vines. So they grow on vines. So unfortunately, we all were wrong, but that's okay. We made really good predictions. Okay, so write the date. It's the 25th. It's 10-25.
Can I get a pencil?
Of course. Oops, sorry, Dana Ramon. We just have everything flying everywhere. -25 quickly. So we're answering our question. Where does food grow? Name 3 places. If you want to write your name, sure, but your name's already on the front, so I already know whose it is. So the question is, what is the question, Darian?
Where
Does food, that's anything
Can I write
silly.
my name over there?
You can write it right here if you want to write your name, but your name is already on there. So you need to name 3 places. So think about 3 places in the book that food grows. So we said vines. What else did we say?
Soil.
Soil. That's a great one. Darian, and what's the last one?
Trees.
Trees. Perfect. That's all you have to write. So you can write 1, and then you can put the answer there. Good job, Katie. Killing it over here, working on her writing. You did some really hard work this morning.
Apple is a tricky word. I can do that one.
You can spell apple. If you need to go back in the book and see how it's spelled, you can. Good job, Dana Ramon. All right, Dana Ramon, can you remember the 3 places where food is grown? So we said, what's this one?
Vines.
Vines. Good job. Where do apples grow?
Oh.
Do apples grow? Oh, on trees. Perfect. And where do potatoes grow? What's that special word for the word dirt? Soil.
Soil.
Perfect. Can you please write those 3 words? I really like how Darren is going back in the book to double check his spelling. That is an awesome resource to use. So he realized that he spelled his word wrong. Wow. So awesome to do, Darion. Oh, so we're writing where they grow. So you can say apples grow on trees if you want. Or you can just write trees. It's up to you. You can write a sentence or you can just write the word.
Can I write the word?
Perfect, Damon. You're doing such a good job. Hard working.
Now can I have a break?
We have to wait until you write all 3 of them, and then you will get your break. Some nice handwriting. Go back in the book to use your resources. I love it. You can put some on this page too, okay, Katie? So, Damon, you said trees. Where else?
Mine.
Awesome. Write that next to number 2.
I know where to go.
No, apples grow on trees. You were right.
Oh, I thought
Grapes. Grapes goes on vines. I was putting for vines for Dean Ramon. So trees. G-E. Good.
Trees.
Grapes grow on vines.
Now can I have a break?
You can have a break.
Oh,
Good
grapes
job.
is a trick word.
You want to look for that? Of course. Okay. Here is her Play-Doh. Thank you for doing your work, Dean Ramon.
I'm gonna make an Annabelle dome.